Yeah, I'm really proud of our team. I thought we responded in every way we needed to. There were so many great things about this game, and a lot of people were, even on the radio, they were just talking about the stats. But what I was most proud about, it was our synergy and our camaraderie and our togetherness and just pushing through adversity and pushing through when things didn't go our way or whatever, and just staying together. I thought that we had tremendous growth in that area.
Coach, we had a chance to talk on Tuesday, and you hadn't yet gotten a sense of how the team was going to respond in practice yet because there hadn't been enough practices yet. Did you see this performance coming from what you saw from them in practice the last few days?
Yeah. No, I did say, no. I thought I said that I know.
No,
Okay.
You'd only had like one practice to that
Yeah.
point yet, so you wanted to see from your team how they were going to respond in practice.
Yeah. So, I mean, I knew they were going to respond because they're competitors, right? We had one practice, and we needed some more time. There was some team bonding stuff we did. There was some stuff they did on their own. So I knew that they were going to respond. I said in that press conference that they're hungry, and, when you're a competitor, you're going to stay hungry. But obviously, we wanted to respond as a team because we knew we're better than what we put out there on the floor last game, and that's what you saw today. So there was just a lot more confidence, a lot more camaraderie, and competitiveness, and we just pushed through fatigue. We pushed through a lot.
I'm going to ask about the three-point shooting, 10 threes in the first half. What did you see out there that you liked in terms of the shot selection, and then is it just as simple as getting them to fall?
Yeah, I mean, I think we were confident, and also we weren't really focused on that. We're focused on all the other things, like some of the intangible things that you bring, and then shot selection too. So we took great shots. We had 21 assists on 31 baskets because we took great shots. When we were open, we took them, or we created an opening for ourselves, or we just created something for our teammates. So I just think overall our shot selection was great, our confidence was great, and we were able to knock down 12 threes, which is amazing.
Mo, you had a career high tonight with 26 points, also 7 assists. Talk about what you saw out there that kind of led to this success, and then, Coach, if you could comment on her performance as well.
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without my teammates. I think, like Coach said, the past couple of days we've been really working on camaraderie, and I think that, I haven't hit, my shots weren't falling previous games, and my team has really just instilled confidence in me, and, like, they just have been telling me to keep shooting, and that's what I did, so.
Yeah, sorry, I was listening to her.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm really proud of Mo. It's a lot on your shoulders when you're a first-year point guard, right? And you got scores all around you. You got to learn the system. You got to learn college. You got to learn. I mean, there's so many things you got to learn, right? So there's been a lot on Mo, and I think she's been handling it very well. And she just got to a place where she's like, I want to step up, and she felt like this team needed her to step up, which we did. And she did. I mean, she did in all areas. I thought she was being a great leader today. I thought, she filled the stat sheet, obviously hit 6 for 7 from 3, which helped the team. But I've said it all year. I just think, the more games we play, the more she'll continue to evolve because she's a great talent and a great person.
Got a question back here for both the players here, Cam and for Mo, but Cam first. Y'all made the first 18 points of the game tonight. Shot 55% from three-point range. What did you all talk about in that players-only meeting the other night after that tough loss?
Obviously, we had a lot of different conversations, but, first things first, I think camaraderie, like Mo said, just kind of having self-reflection and holding each other accountable. But, we had to talk to just what can we rely on with each other. So, we wrote a couple things down about, what can the team rely on for me? What can the team rely on for Mo? And just making sure every single day, practice, shoot around film, that's what we hold each other accountable for if they're lacking. So I think that was one of the biggest things that we saw today. Tighter huddles, things like that. Just really just team stuff and camaraderie for us. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with all that. I think we really started to focus on the intangibles and the things that we can control. We can't control if a shot goes in, but we can control how we get the shot, the next shot, and so forth. And I think that having each other's back was really the main goal of, and the main reason we shot the way we did tonight.
Were you trying to be more assertive? Because you looked like you were being more vocal and assertive as a point guard today.
Yeah, I mean, always. But like I said, my teammates, they put the confidence in me, and, I just went out there and had their backs like they have mine. So.
Why do you think you all were able to get off to such a quick, hot start tonight?
Like I said, the past couple of days we've been really working hard, and, we had one thing on our mind, and it was we were going to come back better than the last game. So.
I think the biggest thing is always punching first, having that mentality of punch first. So just like I said earlier, just making sure we're holding each other to that accountable. We know what Mo can do every single day because she does it in practice. And so I think just having that leadership, and even like she's a floor general as a freshman, she really stepped up, especially today. And in these last 3-4 days, like I give kudos to her because she's really stepped up as of being a freshman and being in that position. You're a floor general and you have to use your voice, and I think she's really done a great job, and the team kind of rallied behind her, and everybody else on the team kind of stepped up in a leadership role and has spoken out. People who usually don't speak a lot has spoken up, and everybody's just kind of
We can
There
talk
we go.
louder.
It's back
There we
on.
go.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. I was like, we can rattle off anything, but going back to the start, then you guys nailed the first 18 points. What kind of momentum or tempo did that set for the rest of the game?
I mean, yeah, just kind of the same, the theme that we've been talking about, just making sure we're not letting up, keep our foot on the gas. Also, defensively, we were kind of really harping on KYP and things like that. Just having tight huddles, reminding each other of what we need to do, whether that's taking away tendencies or rebounding, things like that, just keeping each other motivated, keeping our heads high. Even when we made a mistake, we didn't dwell on it. Everybody made sure everybody else's head was still high. So I think that was like the biggest, sorry, my voice is gone, the biggest thing today.
How much do you guys credit that fast start with, maybe just wanting to get that bad taste from Saturday out of your mouth?
Yeah, I mean, just from the last 3 days, just working really hard. I mean, we know what we can do. So I feel like just holding ourselves accountable as a team has been the biggest thing. We've just really been harping on it every single day, even off the court, just knowing what we can do, watching film, watching it back, taking care of ourselves mentally so we can prepare and be better. So I know, like, from the last game it sucks, but we can't do anything but move forward and keep our head high and just prove what we can do on the court.
Anything to add, Coach or Mo?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Sometimes nobody wants to lose, right? We hate losing, but sometimes it takes, a situation like that to kind of get everybody's attention and just get back to what we know we can do. And I think that's what happened. So it wasn't even about necessarily that loss, because there were some things that happened in that loss that has been plaguing us kind of all season, but we were winning and playing through that. So it was just about tightening up some things, getting back to the core of who we are, understanding that, first of all, culture wins, and so we got to be on one accord. We got to be together, and just get better, at the end of the day, because we want to go into conference on a high note, and I think we are. We're in a good place. Kids are confident. Team is together. We're still going to work on it. We're still going to keep getting better every day, but now it's time to just enjoy their families for a little bit, get some rest, get some mental recovery, physical recovery, and then come back and be excited to go into conference play.
Yeah, you said it right there, going into conference play now, a high note. What kind of confidence does this give you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think, and it's funny because, I know it's great that we shot the ball well and did all that stuff, but what I like to see is how they are coming together and the things that they were doing on their own, the things that they were coming up with on their own, how we were in practice when adversity hit in practice, because I was trying to create a lot of adversity in practice so that, forced them to come together a little bit. And so how they didn't let anything waver from them being on one accord. And if we continue to do that, I don't care who we're playing. Like, we're good, But that was what we really wanted to emphasize in these last days, so that in the coming days, we're just going to continue to keep that same energy and get better and better and better. So the confidence piece it's on the, it's in some of the tactical stuff. It's on the court, but to me, it's within themselves. And so that's what I like, that we're going to the conference like that. Okay, thank you.
Mo, your little, the halftime stuff comes up, and